Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Arif bin Abu Zaimah. Um, Metric number 1615283, and my supervisor is Dr. Norzariah Yahya. Project ID 714D, and the title of my project for FYP1 is application system for business affairs in universities. All right, so get straight to the point. So the idea of this project is that um, so in our campus, I make an example in IIUM Gombak campus. So there are a lot of business activities among students, even maybe among staff, but usually among students because I can see that students could be the highest the highest population in campus. So, and also we have among our student we have a seller, we have a transporter, we have a runner. That a runner is a kind of that give the service provider of provide a service of delivering things, especially foods, normally, and also other activities such as sell and buy things, sell and buy food, like selling like nowadays, trending at students in IUM or in any other campus sells Chokuja or any something any other else. Okay, all right. So that is the idea of this. The actual idea of this apps is to develop an application system specifically for university students and even among staff to have platform for them. So it is not that all this while that this kind of activities runs without specific apps for us, for the university students or even staff. So that that is why I want to develop this uh, these apps for that for them to use as another alternative better platform for them, because before this all this while they have been using social medias for their business affairs. So like someone, if like someone from a university student, someone like in IIUM, if they want to sell something, they will post on IM online, the official Facebook group for IIUM, or maybe they have some specific WhatsApp group for that. Like we have a WhatsApp group called IUM textbooks, and in the bracket, no ads, which means there's not any selling and buying books activities for this in this WhatsApp group. No any other advertisement other than selling and buying books, like uh, some might uh, misuse the use of that particular WhatsApp group. Like that is a group for transportation, but they advertise their program in that group. So that is why uh, rather than using social medias as for these business activities, so that this is the idea for uh, providing platform for this activity, so business activities. So uh, the objective of this project is only two. Okay, so to satisfy the residents of university campuses needs and wants, making their campus life easier. And the second one, of course, for business, we will have some parties that are related to generate their income from these apps, from these activities also, by develop by provided by this app as a platform. So okay, the thing is that actually what is the purpose of business? So the purpose of business is the main purpose of business is to solve problems, is to provide solution to nowadays problem. Okay, I make an example. Let's say Grab. Okay, so Grab is for, let's say, Grab food. Okay, so uh, the problem is that when someone needs to order food but cannot go to the place of the food provided. Like let's say if I want to eat pizzas, but I cannot go to the pizzas store. So I will rather call use someone service to I will order the food to the pizzas, but and someone will uh, deliver the pizzas to me. So the problem is that to reduce my transportation to there, and but to get the item itself to the people who need it. Okay, so by someone who developed Grab food, they have solved this problem of delivery system. Okay, so that is one problem. So there's a lot more problems that want to be solved by using by with these business activities provided by the platform of this uh, mobile apps. So so that is to satisfy the needs and wants of the residents in campuses. Okay, so that we have a bit easier life in campus. Okay, so it is hoped to that solve the problem of transportation, delivery, maybe some services like maybe like what I wrote in report, like let's say someone need a translation service or a tutoring service, like someone need to someone else to teach him or her for particular matter. So a tutoring or a translator is a kind of job that can be advertised with this app, so that anyone who available to do that, or even available for delivery, or even available for any kind of good to sell or buy, can be advertised, can be known, identified during this for from these apps. So this is why about identification. So that is the main, I say, main function of these apps. So you can see the use case here. So that then that is customer or client, and on the right side is kind of a market side. So the service or the goods, the products of the top people. Okay, and then so the identity provider means that these apps needs student or staff ID, like my matric number or maybe staff number. Like any lecturer also have their own ID and their full name. So this kind of ID or this kind of information may data can only be acquired from ITD, I think something like that. So that is one of the um, that is the main plan. But however, we can use alternative plans such as using uh, Google registration or something. Okay, so there we have a login function. So they can view the item, they can view the service that are advertised by the provider. Okay, and we have the payment. Of course, this is activity business affairs, business activity. So there will be payment included. Okay, so Uh, so this is one of the suggested design for the apps. So let's say I want to sell a motorcycle. So we have on the you see at the middle of the picture design. So the big picture, and for the right side is the details of that uh, goods or object that are being sold. Okay, it can be any other. It can even be without pictures. It can be even only writing. Let's say, but the most important thing for the advertisement is that the title and the description or the details. So and any kind of market, let's say, a seller want to sell something, they have uh, there are some kind of template for the advertisement of the things that he or she want to sell, or even like say a client or a customer, okay, without even found the seller yet. Let's say someone needs a toothpaste, okay, maybe we are ran out of toothpaste in the convenience store in AUM, let's say, or in any other campus, or in the place that is near him or her. Okay, so uh, uh, he or she will advertise like um, toothpaste needed, something like that. Okay, and then there will be some details like price that expected or something. So the same goes to any other service. Okay, and so that's it. That